Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are out there, and welcome to this Supraliminal Films, Supraliminal Games, Magic the Gathering Arena Pauper video. Pauper, the format I think I've been most excited about here on Arena since we got Draft. In fact, to be honest, probably the only thing I've been really excited about since we got Draft because Standard is not something I've ever paid that much attention to. But as soon as they announced we were getting Pauper, I was in. So, gonna start a Pauper queue here. I've got a whole bunch of decks I've been working on. I've got 6 different decks here. I think for this, I'm gonna start with the one that really caught my fancy early on, which was Bant Hexproof Pants kind of deck. So we'll see what we can do. I've not played any of the format yet. I've not played this deck. I've just done a little bit of theory crafting, the 2 videos that Max and I did here on the YouTube channel, and that's really about it. So I'm very interested to see what this Bant Pants deck, which I found on Reddit, will be able to do. Well, we have 4 lands. We have all 3 of our colors. We can cast the Jade Guardian on 3. We can cycle the Striped Riverwinder early if we need to, and we can put an Arcane Flight right on the Hexproof token, or sorry, right on the Hexproof Jade Guardian. So I'm going to keep this. Give the opponent the old hello. And then we'll see where we go. I'm excited to see what the opponent's playing. I have seen a whole host of different decks played in this format, and I'm really, really excited. Okay? Alright, Inventor's Goggles. Looks like they are on the Artificer's plan. So we're going to need to be pretty quick. Fortunately, a 3/3 flying Jade Guardian stacks up relatively well against their Aether Swooper. Not really great. We need to make it a little bit bigger to get it there. So, and unfortunately, their tokens can just sort of block for days because, well, flying. But I am seriously considering cycling this Riverwinder, but at the same time, just playing a 5/5 fatty later might be better. So we'll hold it for now. Alright, we'll play this Martyr of Dusk out and see what we can get done. Because we have the Jade Guardian coming down next turn, and then the turn after that we can pants it up with the Arcane Flight. So, hopefully. Apparatus. Go ahead, and Apparatus. Opponent may be suffering the fate of many people I've seen on Pauper queues, and also we saw while streaming. Mana problems. I do not feel so bad. Oh, here we go. Ah. Wrong color. Walk that right into the Metallic Rebuke. Alright, fair enough. We'll leave back the Martyr. Next turn, we may just Cartouche and Arcane Flight up the Martyr, which doesn't feel great, but also isn't terrible, because it's, 4-power flyer at that point. And 3 more land, and we get the Bastion Inventor. That's pretty bad. Okay, another Riverwinder. We can block the Bastion Inventor with the Martyr of Dusk, which leaves behind the Lifelink token, which we can then pants up. So I'm just going to pass it back. And we'll cycle a Striped Riverwinder at end of turn here, because we are still 2 lands away from being able to cast a Riverwinder. Now, if we can cast a Riverwinder and start pantsing it up, we get into a situation where the race is actually pretty alright. I mean, Reckless Fireweaver is not great, but they're also very low on cards in hand, so we can hope. Resolve that. Move to blocks. Actually, I think we're kind of alright to just take 6 here. Let's see what happens. Let's cycle this boy. Draws another Martyr. Okay. And then for our turn, we will draw a land. So now we're up to 6. We are 1 land away from the Striped Riverwinder and getting back into a situation where that'll actually do something. So, another Martyr behind, and now we can take down the Bastion Inventor unless they put the goggles on it. And yeah, I think that's there. Maybe I'm playing this too conservatively. Maybe I needed to pants up the Martyr. It's just the thought of pantsing up the Striped Riverwinder and making it a huge flyer that can just kill them in a couple of swings is very enticing. Okay, Aether Chaser. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to have gotten more aggro with this. I don't really know. Because now they're going to get another servo. Don't necessarily like this all that much. Yeah. If we don't draw a land here and can't play the Riverwinder, we really do just need to start pantsing up this stuff. Okay, Jungleborn Pioneer. It's 2 things. And then we can cartouche up the token. Continue on the card advantage train. Four creatures, one of which flies. Let's Arcane Flight up this token because then the Aether Swooper and it just bounce off of each other. So for now, I think that's okay. It's not ideal, but I think it's okay. We can maybe get a land, play the Striped Riverwinder. If not, we can cartouche it. Okay, another Goggles. That's pretty bad, because now we can't just bounce off the Aether Swooper. Swooper, ain't you watching? That's all they attack with. I think we can take... No, because then the Apparatus makes it lethal with any artifact off of the Reckless Fireweaver. Okay. Yep. All right. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No matter what we do here, we are dead. Dead on their untap. Not if we stay alive, though. Because we have the life-linking tokens. I mean, it's not great, but it's something. We didn't remove nearly enough of their board. Okay, this does some stuff. So let's go ahead and cartouche up one of these guys. Draws us a land. And we can cartouche up the same guy. And fight that to gain some life. Still can't attack, but we can gain some more life here. So we'll gain 4 And we'll take 5 going to 4 here. So is there a better way we can do that? We block here and block here. We take 3, 4, 5, 6. We gain 4. We go to 9. We go to 3. Gives us another turn. Unless they have a trick. Oh, the apparatus. Yep, we're dead. Played that wrong. Played that wrong. They saw the line. Yep. Dead Exaxes. Alright, well, I guess that's what I get for starting without having played this deck before. Let's try that again. I had a feeling that Artificers, as I've taken to calling it, was going to be a bad matchup for this deck just because it can do a lot of things, and it did a lot of things. Plus, we kind of had a bit of a weak one at points there. I think the keep was good, but... Okay. Those 3... don't need... Well, the white would be nice, but we can cast the Jungleborn Pioneer and both Cartouche. Why not? This is kind of what we signed up for here. Having enchantments. I'd like to see a Plains here. That would be nice. Because then on turn 4, we could cast 2 Cartouche on the token. Still like to see a Plains. Okay. We're against blue-red aggro here. Alright. Really like to see a Plains off the top. Really like to see a Plains off the top. Okay, get your Journeyman. That is a really powerful 2-3. Okay. Do it that way, because if we draw a land, specifically a plant... Okay, we did not draw a Plains. Again. Since we're playing a racing game... I do like having the additional Jungleborn Pioneers, because we can stick the token in front of a Viashino Pyromancer very easily, so I have no problem with that. And we can stick the Pioneer in front of a Journey Mage, so like a Jungleborn Pioneer matches up really well against their board, even in the face of nothing else to do. Take 5. Okay. Jeez. Torn between cartouching up here and just making the blocker. I think it's correct to make the blocker, so we'll attack and then make the blockers and see what happens. Would love a white source. There are 8 of them in the deck. Let me block, please. Thank you. Sure thing, opponent. Sure thing, opponent. Untap white source. One time, deck. Wow, okay. Well, then we'll do the... Okay, the white source. Alright. See, this is good, because now we're going to do this. Make it a 3-3, and we get a 1-1. And then we'll make it a 4-4. We'll fight their Journey Mage. And maybe we'll attack for 4, and now we can block their Pyromancer. This is what the deck is designed to do. Put a bunch of different kinds of pants on a hexproof token. Next turn we can make another 1/1. We can make a Martyr of Dusk. Sure, opponent. You got it. You have got it. And I will gladly take your 2. My clock is faster than yours, little do you know. Oh, Cartouche of Strength. That helps. So we'll Cartouche of Strength. We'll have it fight the Pyromancer. Throw out a Cartouche of Solidarity on it as well. This is one pantsed up Merfolk token. Sure. That's not great. We are now dead to any 3 damage burn spell, unfortunately. So, and the shock to the face indicates to me they probably have it. Okay, they're opting. We just have to fit. Oh no, they left it on top. They had the burns. Okay, no, shock. Pyromancer? Wow, triple shock. Alright, well, we O2'd with Bant Pants. That's not really ideal, to be honest. Also, not how I expected that to go. What do we get for rewards? Hey, Primal Amulet. That card's great. I love that card in Commander. And Dinosaur Stampede. Well, that was Bant Pants. Unfortunately, we kind of got to look in the second game as to what the deck does, but it doesn't do much if you don't get exactly the right curve out. I mean, we played 2 very, pardon me, consistently aggressive decks, but yikes. I don't know. Leave it down in the comments, I guess, if you think either I did something wrong or the list. We can actually look at the deck list before we go. Where's Bant Pants? Here's the list. 4 Cartouche Solidarity, 4 Arcane Flight, 4 Martyrs, 4 Cartouche of Knowledge, 4 Jungleborn Pioneer, 4 Squire's Devotion, 4 Cartouche Strength, 4 Jade Guardian, and 4 of the Striped Riverwinder. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and thank you for tuning in. Goodbye, everybody.